Okay, today I'm going to be guessing my husband's favorite things.
I'm not your husband. Not yet, Kins.
You can't date her in college, bro. Like, if you coming from high school especially, that's not your girl no more. She go to HBCU, it's done.
Why you say that?
Bro, you know how, bro, everybody knows if your girl's going to HBCU and you not there, it's over.
What's happening to her?
She done. She getting passed up to the team. I don't know, maybe one man. I don't know. It's over. She
Maybe one man.
Is it cheating if you let someone buy you things while you're in a relationship?
Absolutely not, because I like when people buy me things.
You'd accept them even though you had a boyfriend?
No, I would take like lunch, dinner, drink or something, but not like a thing that I have to bring home and my man's gonna be like, where did that come from?
If you're in a relationship, you'd let me take you to dinner?
Yeah,
You think your man would be okay with that?
I think my man would trust me.
Do not spend a dime when there are men around, okay? If you are in the same room as a man, if you are hanging out with men, if you are dating men, if there are men in your school, if there are men at work, do not pull out your wallet. You are in your 20s, this is your prime, and I would honestly say this goes even later years. I'm gonna do a video for 30s and 40s and 50s and beyond as well, but do not spend a dime. If there is a man present, allow him to pay. In fact, I'm going to advise you that if you can get a man to pay for your education, let him pay. If there's a man calling himself your boyfriend or your man or whatever like that, he should be buying you a house, a car, putting money in your bank, paying for your education. Let me tell you a little secret. I am a coach. I work with very high achieving, successful women, and a lot of these women, I would say at least 1/3 of them do not pay for me, okay? They don't pay for my services themselves. They either have a brother, a father, or a husband or a boyfriend paying for my services, or they will have their employer pay for it. By the way, side note, a lot of employers now pay for life coaches. I don't know if you knew this, but I found this out a few years ago, and it's been amazing because these are savvy women. Your money is for you. Your money is for your inner work. Your money is for your financial security in the future. Your money is to grow. It's to, if you have a job and a career, save every penny. Let men that are hanging out with you, because the truth is, something that you may not realize in your 20s, that when a man is in your presence, he's growing from being in your presence. He's gaining confidence by simply from being in your presence. This is why, remember in high school, the guys that had the most girls around them were often the most confident. They were, even if they weren't good looking, even if they weren't the best student, they were always the most confident, because that's just how energetically it works. When men hang out with women, even boys hang out with girls, they get more confident. They use that energy to build themselves up. They use that energy to build up their wealth. So you need to be using that to your advantage. Let him pay for your education, your car, whatever. If you are in a relationship where you're having to pay even a dime and you're in your 20s, I'm going to highly advise you to learn about relationship dynamics. Watch some of my other content here on YouTube. Learn how men work.
Fellas, this woman is a dating coach. Just let that sink in. This is gonna break your heart, guys, but you need to hear it. To 90% of women, you're a utility, the grocery man, the dude that pays her electricity. What further proof do you need? Just watch the clip again so that the harsh reality of relationships sink in. Now, I'll be the first to admit that there are many aspects of the red pill that can be very toxic. But I honestly believe that the red pill's teachings can save your life. Now, don't be mad, guys, but rather use this as a lesson and also an opportunity to flip the tables and think using only your logic, using your heart, and even worse, the heat-seeking missile in your pants is guaranteed to be disastrous.
Ugly guys are the best guys today. Why are people always so confused when they see a pretty girl with a guy who's not objectively attractive, or what society would deem to be attractive? Because compared to the pretty boy, the ugly duckling actually had to develop a personality. He actually had to develop a sense of humor. He actually got game. He got game. The pretty boy gets girls just because he's attractive. But does anybody end up with the pretty boy? No, not necessarily. Because we're looking for more than just a pretty face. We're looking for the personality. And actually, the ugly duckling, I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but ugly in itself is a term that doesn't really say much. First of all, character can make you look really beautiful, and beauty itself is solely up to subjective taste either way. But the ugly duckling, if we were to call it that, actually is wired, kind of like hot wired to please, because They never got the compliments right away, you know. The pretty boy shows up to a party and everybody's swooning over him. You got 5 girls standing around him. Everyone's like, got a great smile, you got great eyes, you got great hair. Everybody's always like saying all these things. You're such a pretty boy, you're so handsome. The ugly duckling, he needs to fight to get these compliments. He needs to fight to get those girls. And when he gets one, he's going to treat her well. And he's going to make sure that she stays, and he's going to give you his heart. So I'd be dating the ugly one, sorry, no matter what you say.
This is a PSA for all my 20-something girly pops out there dating men 10 years older than them. Yeah, he's dating you not because you're emotionally mature for your age. He's dating you because he's emotionally immature for his age, and no women his age want to date him. Hope that helps.